You stand up for just a second, and before you even take your first step away, your dog has already taken your seat. You might laugh it off. Or maybe you've wondered, is this stubbornness? Is your dog trying to challenge you? But the truth is, you've been reading this moment completely wrong, because this isn't about control. It's not about dominance. It's a message. And not just any message, one of the most emotionally honest signals your dog can send. Stay with me, because later in this video, you're going to discover the real reason your dog does this. And it reveals something most owners never realize about how deeply their dog feels about them. Welcome. If you truly want to understand what your dog is thinking and feeling, hit subscribe now, because what you're about to hear isn't just behavior. It's connection. Let's get into it. Number 1, why does your dog rush to your seat the moment you stand up? You might think it's impatience, or that your dog is simply taking advantage of the moment you leave. But that's not what's really happening. The truth is, your dog isn't going for the seat. They're going for you. A dog's sense of smell is up to 100,000 times more sensitive than yours. That spot you just left behind is saturated with your scent, your unique chemical signature, your hormones, even traces of your emotional state. When your dog presses into that space, they're not being random. They're surrounding themselves with your presence, because to them, your scent isn't just a smell. It's safety. It's familiarity. It's connection. In that moment, when you disappear from their immediate world, this is the closest way they can still feel you. So instead of seeing a dog stealing your seat, what you're really looking at is a dog trying to stay close to the only thing that makes their world feel stable. And most people never realize this behavior starts with love, not disobedience. Is this dominance behavior? That's what many people believe. That when your dog takes your spot, they're trying to rise above you to claim control. But that idea is outdated and deeply misleading. Because in reality, this behavior has nothing to do with power. It has everything to do with attachment. Dogs are not constantly trying to dominate you. They are trying to stay connected to you. In a natural pack, proximity equals safety. The closer you are to the one you trust, the more secure your nervous system feels. So when your dog moves into your space, they're not replacing you. They're protecting the place that smells like you, the place that represents you. Studies on canine attachment show that dogs with the strongest emotional bonds to their owners are actually more likely to seek out their scent when separated, which means this behavior isn't rebellion, it's loyalty. So the next time you see your dog in your spot, don't ask, are they challenging me? Ask something much more important. Why do they feel safest where I've been? But here's something even more surprising. Why your exact spot? Why not the couch corner, or a sunny patch on the floor, or their own comfortable bed? Because this isn't about comfort. It's about you. Dogs are constantly watching, learning, and mapping your behavior. Every place you sit, every routine you repeat, they're studying it. This is called observational learning. And over time, your dog builds a silent understanding of your world. They notice where you relax, where your body softens, where you feel safe enough to let your guard down, and they remember it. So when they choose your exact spot, it's not random. It's intentional. They've identified that place as the center of comfort because it's where you choose to be at your most relaxed. And in your dog's mind, if it's safe for you, it must be safe for them, which means something powerful is happening here. You are not just part of your dog's world. You are the standard by which they define safety itself. Now let's go deeper beyond emotion into biology, because there's another layer to this behavior that most people completely overlook. Energy. Your dog's body is constantly trying to conserve it. Maintaining body temperature requires effort. And while dogs run warmer than humans, they still seek out heat sources to stay efficient. So when you stand up, you leave behind something valuable: warmth, That seat holds your body heat, perfectly shaped, perfectly timed, and to your dog, that's not just comfort. It's smart survival. Why waste energy generating heat when they can simply step into yours? But here's where it becomes more than biology, because that warmth isn't neutral. It's paired with your scent, your presence, your emotional imprint. So now that space becomes the perfect combination of physical and emotional security. Warmth for the body, familiarity for the mind. And without thinking twice, your dog chooses the place where both exist at the same time. Not by accident, but by instinct. But the final reason is the one that matters most. Because it reveals something deeper than instinct. It reveals trust. You see, when a dog lies down to rest, especially to sleep, they are at their most vulnerable. In the wild, this is the moment they are most at risk. Their defenses are lowered, their awareness fades, so they don't choose that state lightly. They choose it carefully, which means when your dog curls up in your spot, surrounded by your scent, your warmth, your presence, they are making a decision to let go, to relax, to release control, to feel safe enough to close their eyes. And that only happens in one kind of place, a place they trust completely. So this was never about a seat. It was never about habit. It was never about disobedience. It was about this. Your dog feels safest in the space that feels most like you. And that might be the most honest expression of love they know how to give. So the next time you stand up and your dog quietly takes your place, don't rush to correct them, because from your perspective, it's just a seat. But from theirs, it's where you existed. It's where your scent lingers, where your warmth remains, where your presence hasn't fully disappeared yet. Your dog isn't trying to replace you. They're trying to stay close to you in the only way they can when you're gone. And when they curl up there, close their eyes, and finally let their guard down. They're not claiming anything. They're trusting completely. Your dog isn't just following you around the house. They are building their entire sense of safety around you. And the real question is, are you seeing what they've been trying to show you all along? If this changed the way you see your dog, let me know in the comments. And share this with someone who needs to understand what their dog has been quietly saying all this time.
Sounded like forgiveness for the tears I try to hide.